Finally tonight, the last straw moment that a lot of people identify with. They are saying that they get where a JetBlue flight attendant was coming from when he deployed that inflatable evacuation slide and bailed out on his job. NBC's Chris Jansing has more now on Steven Slater, under arrest tonight, but also a new hero to the fed-up masses.
Even as he was being let off in handcuffs, 38-year-old Steven Slater seemed to be smiling. Overnight, he had gone from being an obscure flight attendant to an American folk hero.
I think this is a dream. Anybody who's had a bad day has wanted to do something like this.
The saga started Monday aboard JetBlue Flight 1052. According to passenger accounts, at some point, Slater was hit in the head with a piece of luggage a passenger was trying to retrieve, and instead of apologizing, the passenger cursed him. The two argued. Then Slater let loose with a profanity-laced rant over the intercom, pulled open the emergency evacuation chute, grabbed a beer, and slid off the plane, headed for his car and unemployment.
He was smiling. He was happy that he was done with his job at JetBlue.
Morning, 15 A&M.
It's a far cry from the glamour days of air travel.
We wore white gloves. We wore hats. And certainly we would never talk back to a passenger.
All that now just a distant memory for today's frequent flyers, who see Slater as a new age Howard Beale.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
This story is taking on a life of its own, making headlines in newspapers across the country and setting social networking sites on fire. Countless Slater supporters tweeting not just that he's a hero, but one promising to craft an American flag using Slater's face in place of every star. Still, he's in a lot of trouble, officially charged with felonies, depraved indifference to human life, recklessly engaging in conduct which created a grave risk of death to another person. JetBlue says no one was ever in danger, and Slater pleaded not guilty. He's removed from duty pending an investigation. But until his next court date, the slash on his forehead is a modern-day badge of honor to beleaguered flyers everywhere. Chris Jansing, NBC News, New York.